Hello there, thanks for stopping by. My name is Petra Dolronen and I am the Flow Styler. I'm a career and confidence coach and also an artist. And today what I wanted to do is talk about three tips how to find your career flow. So how to find what you want to do in your career. Now, on my journey, what I noticed is that a lot of people would ask me, so how do I know what my career flow is? How do I know which career path to take? And what I noticed also is that many didn't know what their flow was. They didn't know what else they could do if they were in a career that made them miserable. So I mean, this was me 14 years ago. I didn't know, I was in the legal field and I didn't know what it is that I wanted to do once I'd left the legal field. So really I left the legal field without any plan, which was really silly. But at the same time, it was one of those things that there was no way I was going to stay. I had to go and then figure it out afterwards. So if this is you, keep watching. And I'll share now 3 tips with you that will help you to create your career, will help you to be clear on when you have tapped into that career flow of yours, and hopefully be able to get to where I got a bit faster. And at the end, what you'll get is a free checklist, so you can just go and download that for yourself as well. So please subscribe and check at the bottom where your free checklist is, which you can download for yourself afterwards. So the first tip is dream that dream. So really, what we always think about as silly is dreaming, whereas dreaming is the tool. Dreaming is the thing that will motivate you to keep you on that journey. And we underestimate the power of dreaming, and so did I. Oh my God, so did I. And I wish I'd understood this tool a bit earlier, because I think I'd be further along by now if I had. So ask yourself, what kind of life do I want to live? And then ask yourself, what kind of career will fit with that life? Because sometimes it is the other way around. First, we maybe don't even need to think about career. We just need to look at, well, what kind of life do I want to live? But if it's easier for you to think about career, then yeah, think about it. What kind of career would you like to have? Dream big, play around with it. Our minds, they're going to discard, they're going to know already if it's possible or not. So it's better to make it big and creative, so that you can then be motivated by this dream and actually realize that the bigger your dream, the more likely you're also going to exceed your own expectations, because you're not dreaming small. So think about, who do you want to work with? Where do you want to work? What kind of office do you want to work in? All these little things lead up to your career flow. And with me, every time I don't dream, these things start to happen, like people don't contact me anymore, people don't follow me, people don't connect to me on social media. It's like this tool that I need to continuously keep honing, keep practicing. And I guess I'm really quite early stages myself as well with this dreaming business. I know successful people, those who are really, really successful, where I want to be one day too. They have mastered the skill. Because really what dreaming does, what visualization does, is it helps you to open up your brain. It helps you to unblock yourself of these negative beliefs, these fears, these doubts we have in our head, and in a way open up a pathway for you to allow yourself to come out, in a way, so that you can dream that life that you already have in your mind, but maybe you just haven't dared to actually go and imagine it. And it is a muscle in itself. It's something that we need to learn to do. We need to practice it as well, and then believe it. Brendan Burchard, who I follow online, who's fantastic, I've read his book as well, and he talks about, he asks this fantastic question: what do you want to get excited about today? I mean, amazing. What do you want to get excited about today? It doesn't have to be big. It can be small. It can be big if you want to. But what do you want to get excited about today? I mean, that in itself is dreaming. Even if that thing that you're excited about is about to happen today, but it's still dreaming. And I highly recommend you think about that question and find something that you can get excited about, because what happens when you're excited is that your energy levels go to a different state. And when your energy levels are higher, you are able to create, you are able to think about these things that excite you, because your energy is higher up. So, tip number 2, feel it. I've just touched upon energy already there. When we dream and we have these images in our head about the life, about the career that we want to have, a great way to make it even more real, make it even more likely to happen, is to feel it. Feel the feelings that would happen when you are in that state. For example, I have this dream about a certain type of flat which I want to have. When I go into my visualization about it, I even feel my toes grabbing the certain type of white carpet that is going to be laying on the floor of that flat. I feel it. I feel myself putting the keys down. I feel myself dropping all my shopping on the kitchen table, on the dining room table, looking out how it looks like and how I will feel when I look out and see the amazing River Thames. So immerse yourself into it, or first create that picture in your mind and then go and feel it, how you will feel when you are there already. And amazing things open up to you when you do this. And sometimes these things are inexplicable, they are out of our human consciousness in a way. So act as if you are already living it. So even if let's say you are in a situation where you're not very happy and you are working in a job you're not very satisfied with, taking that lunch break and visualizing what you would like to, where you would like to be, what you would like to have in your career, will lift your energy in that situation. And sure, yeah, it can be difficult, especially if you're in a situation where you're not at all happy. But this will be your first step to getting out of that, by visualizing actually what you do want and not what you don't want. And yeah, it's powerful what's happening in the moment, but you can also transcend that. You can go into your mind, into this different realm where you can create those feelings that will help you to get out of that situation. And all successful people have this powerful ability to create a vision. My father was quite fantastic at this. He used to take us to, he wanted to build a house, and He used to take us to this village that had the house he wanted, and we'd drive past it, and he'd say, "That's the house I'm going to build. It's going to be similar to that." And he did. And it was, I think that was an amazing example. And interestingly enough, I didn't think of this, how he had done it, for a long time. It took me years to understand it myself, how visualization does work. And the universe, your higher powers, whatever it is that you believe is guiding your life, it has this amazing way to open doors for you when you trust, when you believe. Tip number 3. So you might be wondering, so I don't know what I want to do. I don't have any idea. And what I would say to that is just try things. Go out there and try things. Try things that call to you. Listen to that inner voice that you have and go and check it out before you discard it. Because that inner voice might be yours, but it might of course be somebody else's as well. But if you don't try, you will never find out. Start small. Don't make it big, straight away. Just go and go to that meetup or to some club where you're drawn to and check it out. Even if you go and sit and watch at first, just do it. What makes you feel good? What are you passionate about? What you're interested in? These kind of questions are really important. And then go and check it out. See. For a long time, for example, I had this dream that I wanted to be a singer. And again, this was something really quite, very hidden. And what I realized is that if I wanted to be a singer, I needed to go and sing. So I signed up to a choir. And through this experience, I met wonderful people. I got connected to the church which I was singing at. And I learned about my voice. I learned about other people's voices. And I just went to see how it is like. And I'm glad I did, because what happened is that I realized that I don't actually want to be a singer. I wanted the experience of being with people, of singing with people, because it makes you feel good, singing. I mean, I'm sure you sing in the shower. That makes you feel good. And sometimes we just need to go and check these things out so we can discard them if we think that that's not a thing for us. And if there is that calling that you have, go and check it out. So, for example, my idea of the program which I now do, and the workshops that I do at the moment, that came out of my own sort of painful experience in the legal field and leaving the legal field when I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And if I hadn't, gone towards that feeling that I wanted what I wanted to become, I would have never created the program, for example. So find somebody you can maybe help, maybe that's something that inspires you. And maybe deep down you still have that knowing already. You just need the courage, the encouragement to get out there and go and do it. And yeah, it might not be easy, but it's amazing how when you find something that you're passionate about, how that sustains you through a lot of those difficult circumstances, those difficult things in life. The lights have switched off, but it's not yet time to go. But yes, it is actually. So thank you very much for listening in. Leave a comment below and let me know what your dream career might be. Let me know what you might go and do now And then sign up below, get your free worksheet, and come and say hi in the box below. Leave me a comment, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.